What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a good day. Having to hold my camera right now, so I only have one hand to, flop around. Anyways, this is just a talking video and you guys know what's coming up, what's going on, blah, 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 okay? I already made this video once, but I did it on my computer camera and it was crap, and yeah, so the quality's basically good for maybe 2008, when the quality of a camera or digital camera was still not the greatest yet. Anyways, I'm just here to talk to you guys about what's going on and what plans I have for this channel in the next couple of weeks and what things could be coming onto this channel. So right now I'm going through, I'm still in high school. I'm 18, just turned 18 on September 10th, so yada yada. Anyways, so I still have things I have to do, like schoolwork, and I have tests that are coming up and stuff. And all last week was nothing but tests, so I couldn't do anything for you guys. But I do have more videos coming up in the next week or two. Actually, I should have another one up this week too, hopefully. But that's all dependent on things. So, anyways, just coming to let you guys know that there'll still be more videos with Chase's car and that, but I also have some good news and some bad news. So, bad news is that I won't have a nice car for a little bit. I'm still stuck with the Ford 500, which is not a bad car, but it's not a car that you would normally use to have fun with. So, this is my car. I'll pop a picture of what it looks like up on the screen, maybe like... That's what my car looks like. So I'm going to be hopefully putting this car off to the side to get Coyote swapped, because... Okay, that's not chip. Looks like I had a chip in my window. I get distracted, guys. But anyways, school's a big distraction, so it's hard to take care of videos. But what I was about to say is that I'm putting this car off to the side because I was putting it in a few videos, but I never posted these videos, that I am looking at Coyote swapping this car. So it would be a great sleeper car and it's going to be pretty fun. But no, I'm going to look at Coyote swapping it because I already know it can fit. A guy fit into a Ford Fusion, I believe. I'll post the link down below to his videos of, well, his channel, and you can check out his Focus, a newer one that he fit the Coyote into. And my engine bay is bigger than his, not by much, but it is. So I'm going to Coyote swap this car. But I've been looking at some cars to bring onto the channel, and so some of the cars I've been going through are the Infiniti G35, the Nissan 350Z. Yes, these are all import cars, and there are good cars, but they're expensive still for my budget. And I did find one car, and I'll tell you guys in a bit what it is. But I also have been looking into a couple of hatchbacks, like the ST, the Focus ST, not the Fiesta. And I've also looked into the VW Golf, which I like the Golfs. They look pretty clean looking to me. At least the newer ones. I like their lights and how they have that kind of mean tone to them, but they're also not tons of jagged lines everywhere. But did some research on the VWs, and I was about to go and maybe look at buying one of them, and then I found some reviews about how they are a car that's very tedious on their maintenance schedules. And since I'm in high school and I get distracted by a lot of things from work to school and tests and everything, I have time to do things like wash my car, make sure the paint looks clean and everything. I have time to do a quick oil change here and there, but I don't have time and money to go and buy I believe it was injectors or whatever, that they go bad after 10,000 miles, or at least they tell you to change them out after 10,000 miles. And I just don't have the time to be watching my car and make sure that I get it changed right on that date that they are supposed to be changed out. So I actually just threw that one off to the side for now, because that could be a car for later down the road, but right now, not a good choice for me. The STs, they're expensive still. They're around, I mostly find them for about the newer models that are still around, just floating around, like I think it was 14s through whatever. They look a lot nicer, how's that, than the old 2000s one. But those ones are still going for around 15 to 14, and some of them I can find for 12,000. I don't want to spend $12,000 on a Ford Focus. That's just not where I'm looking. I'd rather go and buy an old 3-valve Mustang rather than that. But then I've also been looking around even more, and then I found this one car. And so I found that they're cheap. They're not really too cheap, because they're still somewhat of a newer car. I found one with 40,000 miles. Most of them have close to 100,000, so the Infinities and the 350Zs. But I found one of these cars that had 40,000 miles on it for $8,000. It's a 2011 Hyundai Genesis. I'll post a picture here. And I also like their newer style, which I'll post one picture here. And so I was looking at both. I can both get a 4-cylinder one in this one and a 4-cylinder in this one for $13,000 in the newer one, and I found one for $8,000 in the newer one, but most of them are still around the $10,000, which I'm fine with an inline four. That's not why I wouldn't buy a Focus. It's just I don't want a hatchback Focus. Well, sorry, that sounds stupid, because all Focuses are hatchback. I don't want a small, tiny car with an inline four that's front wheel drive for that much. I'd rather have a rear wheel drive car for $12,000 than that. So, anyways, my point is that these cars, they have an okay motor. They're about the same exact motor that's in an Evo. I've done some research on them about their safety ratings and stuff, and their safety ratings aren't too bad, but I haven't found a whole lot on their safety ratings, but I do know that they are good in rollovers, and I've seen some of their accidents, and they're not bad. They don't look like, man, I'm surprised that guy survived that. It's more like, man, that car is really strong, and you're not going to die in it. So that's why I kind of looked at them, and they're not that bad of a car. They do depreciate really badly, because Honda is kind of a laughing stock of the industry of cars. But when they came out with the first gen Hyundai Genesis, which I think was in 2010 or 11, I don't remember, that was the first time that people started to respect them, because, well, it was their first sports car, and it wasn't too bad looking. It looked a little odd, but wasn't bad looking. And for that time, they had some decent power numbers for an inline four and stuff, but that's because they took a motors just like the Evo. So, anyways, I was looking towards it, and they're not a bad car. I can get it for a good price, and it's going to be a fun car I can get, and I can also get it in a manual, which makes me happy, because right now I have a piece of shit automatic, but that's what I have to deal with, and I'm fine with having an automatic. It's just that I'd rather have a manual, because they're a little more, to me, they're fun. An automatic, all you do is press on the gas and go. A manual, you're engaged with the car, blah blah blah. I can talk about it just like any other car, but the one thing I hate about automatics is, well, you can't change out a quick clutch cable, or you can't change out a quick just a new clutch altogether. You can't change out little things that are not too expensive. The clutch is somewhat expensive depending on where you go. But you can't just change those out and have a smooth transmission again. An automatic, you start having problems, you have to get a whole new transmission usually, or get the transmission rebuilt. And so this car is having transmission problems somewhat, to the point where I have a very hard jolt, which this car should not have. It's supposed to be smooth, and it gets very annoying. I have to shift into neutral from drive. Afterwards, it feels like my car is going to break. So yeah, that's why I hate automatics. I'd rather stay with the manual, because I can just go switch out a quick little clutch cable for 25 bucks or 50 bucks, and it might be a little bit smoother because it's not going to catch like when I don't expect it to. So my point is that I'm looking for a fun, reliable little car that I can go and do things with, and I can build my channel off of. So I am going to put if I can figure out how to do it, but actually, how about you guys just comment down below what car you guys would suggest that I should look at getting, and I'll look into them. But right now I'm looking at the Hyundai Genesis. And I want to say thank you to all the subscribers I have, which is right now only 8 when I made this video. But if you're watching this in the future, thank you to you guys who have subscribed to my videos. And subscribe to and for all the new people, please hit the subscribe button. Man, I cannot speak today. Hit the subscribe button and click the bell, so that way you turn on notifications and you know when I post my next videos. Thank you guys. Yeah, that's all I have. It's just a quick update telling you guys what I have what's coming up towards this next couple of weeks, and what you guys could be seeing in the future for my car and other things. So I could even do a Honda Civic build, but I don't really like Honda Civics. I'm sorry for anyone I offend, but I just look at people who own Honda Civics. They sound stupid. People go and throw big fart cans on them and they sound stupid. So it's not something I like. So anyways, thank you guys. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.